Picture the scene. Your family has lived in the same little Hungarian village for over 200 years. Life as a child is sweet, simple, peaceful. March 1944. Life as you know it is over. Almost overnight, homes are being raided, people are going missing, and by July of the same year, you, your mother and 4 of your little siblings have been dragged against your will to some unknown location. The 5-day journey feels like 5 years. No food, practically no water, and on an unbearably hot summer's day, finally the train stops. You're rushed off the train, shoved left and right, until finally you reach a line. You and 2 of your younger sisters are ushered to the right. You notice how you're standing near a factory, where an unceasing putrid odour fills your nostrils and your lungs, and how the chimney never stops burning. Your mother, little brother and baby sister are forced to go left. Lily Ebert never saw her mother, little brother or baby sister ever again. 1 million Jews who entered Auschwitz were never seen by their families ever again. Fast forward to April 1945. Lily is still alive. She's still pushing herself to carry on after the hell of Auschwitz and forced slave labour in Buchenwald. American soldiers, angels sent from above, approach Lily and other survivors, finally about to grant freedom. One soldier approaches Lily and hands her a banknote with a scribbled inscription, 10 words of hope, the start to a new life, good luck and happiness. Now, this banknote warrants some particular attention. This seemingly minor artefact, a minuscule remnant of Lily's extraordinary journey, lay hidden away for 75 years. That is until July of 2020, when I discovered it in Lily's cupboard. My name is Forman. I'm 18 years old, and Lily Ebert is my incredible 98-year-old great-grandmother. Being separated from Lily after COVID broke out hit really hard. I realised that the opportunity to learn directly from survivors like Lily was fading from us at an alarmingly rapid rate. Even more than that, I realised that as her great-grandson, as someone with cause to be impassioned and moved by this, I was in a position to actually try and do something about it. So I decided to try and make noise in the best way that I understood. Twitter. I posted a picture of the banknote with a call to try and identify the soldier who had inscribed it, thinking that I'd done what I could. What I didn't expect was over 1 million people to show their support of my goal in under 24 hours. That one viral tweet could have been just that, one viral tweet. But now that we had the retweets, the comments, and the media attention, if it had just been left at one viral tweet, then I could not say that I had done everything that I could. I now had a platform, a foundation, a springboard even, that I could leap off in order to enact meaningful change. The title of this TED Talk is The Accidental Game Changer. That almost sounds like an oxymoron, a paradox. A game changer, by the very nature of the word change, can't be someone who allows life to happen to them, or someone who has an impact by accident. Rather, the reason the word accidental was chosen is because a game changer is someone who sees the cards that they've been dealt and turns accidents into opportunities. I am not a social media influencer, but I've created a social media account and brand that has over 2 million followers and which has had over 800 million views. I am not an author, but I've written a New York Times best-selling and award-winning book. And I am not a politician, but I've worked with various governments and international organisations, including the United Nations, to create policy change. Accidents happen to everyone. The first step in setting yourself apart is honing the ability to open your eyes to opportunities to create change. But even that is not enough. We may have identified a cause, an issue that moves us, but it doesn't mean anything if we then don't actually act upon it. We postpone, we shut down and we close doors, for various reasons, some more justified than others. The biggest reasons I've seen for why these opportunities fall through are a lack of confidence, creativity, and most of all, waiting for someone else to initiate change. We then rationalise our procrastination. I'll wait until I have some more time. Someone else will do a better job than me. What can I do anyway? We all want to change the game, but few of us have much idea of how exactly to go about it. No one steps onto the court aspiring towards being a bench warmer. They train and strive to become the next Michael Jordan. I am here to offer practical advice that I picked up from my own experience and to share with you everything that I've learned along the way. I'm here to prove to you that any one person can make a significant difference, and that means anyone. No matter whether you're 18, 98, or anywhere in between, you can make a positive impact on society. The banknote tweet went viral and was seen by 2 million people. It triggered an international hunt for the mystery soldier and gained international media attention. We connected Lily with the family of Private Heyman Schulman, her American angel soldier, the author of those 10 words of hope, in under 8 hours. This is the power of social media when used in the right way. My motivation for posting the banknote on Twitter was to promote Lily's story. I did not set out to become a game changer. The opportunity presented itself entirely by accident. I saw it, grabbed it, and I'm still running with it as far as I can. We all have a banknote in our lives. We all have that treasure chest, full of memories and experiences that stays locked up until we turn towards it and use it as a means to create change. Now this treasure chest, this box of tools, can be anything that is meaningful to you. So, let's say we've reached the step of identifying a cause that we are passionate about, and we have our banknote. Whether it be a viral tweet, an article that riled us up, or even a speech given by our MP that rubbed us in the wrong way. The question of what we then do with this is where most of us get stumped. I've just finished my A-level exams and am forever done with school. It feels pretty good and means I now get to talk about school in the past tense. So, when I was at junior school, back in the day, I was told off by my teachers very frequently. I got distracted a lot, possibly due to my ADHD. The word my teachers used was disruptive. Now, I almost always assumed that this was a negative attribute. I can say for certain it earned me a reputation in school that I'm not incredibly proud of. However, given everything that has happened since that tweet, I think that our associations with what it means to be disruptive are worthy of re-examination. Just to clarify, I'm not, by the way, suggesting that we should go out of our way to disturb our teachers or inconvenience anyone. In hindsight, I probably could have been better behaved in school and saved my teachers a good headache or two. What I am saying is that disruption is an incredibly powerful tool. To disrupt is to make noise. To disrupt is to draw attention. To disrupt is to cry out against what's expected. If we train ourselves to think disruptively, we are actually training ourselves to be creative and to come up with ways to affect change. Real, tangible, noisy change. I should also make a point here that it's okay to doubt yourself. It's perfectly natural. In my opinion, confidence is a skill. And like any other skill, we build it with practice. The way we then build confidence and enable ourselves to make a difference is by cutting through the noise. What I mean by this is that we need to push harder to make our voices heard, as opposed to just joining in with the noise. For example, we sometimes think that by joining a protest or retweeting a post or a thread, that we're actively creating change. That's not to belittle any of those things. These are all incredibly positive and productive ways to use our time. I myself love to get involved and retweet other people's threads. However, the key word there was joining and the key prefix re. To be a game changer, we need to cut through the noise as opposed to just joining it. What began with me emailing my history teacher all the way back when I was in school to discuss what to do with the evidence I was uncovering with Lily eventually evolved into me sending an email to Buckingham Palace to request a forward for the book I was working on. Would I have had the confidence to email Buckingham Palace 2 years ago following one tweet that went viral? Almost certainly not. Another experience that I feel strongly exemplifies this idea of cutting through the noise was meeting with former cricket player Azim Rafiq. Rafiq, who testified to Parliament in November about anti-Muslim prejudice at Yorkshire Cricket Club, was later revealed to have used hateful language towards Jews on social media in 2011. As it should have, the incident gained a lot of traction and people were outraged. And so, beyond the retweets and the Instagram threads, I reached out to Azim personally and arranged a meeting with him, myself and my great-grandmother. That was me thinking disruptively and taking that extra step to make my voice heard and make a change. That was me cutting through all of the noise. When I say that every single person in this room and watching online is capable of doing this, I really do genuinely mean that. All it takes is an email, a phone call, even a comment. With the age we're living in, there are an almost infinite number of ways to get your foot into the door and make yourself heard. You have to have the confidence to go out and tell your story. If your passion is genuine and your motivation's pure, then a platform will follow. People will care about what you have to say. Think like a game changer. Populate your mindset with conversations and ideas. Behave in ways that most people wouldn't usually behave. Not enough people are actively training their minds in this way, and if too few of us are causing disruption, society doesn't change. We don't move forward. Try to take yourself out of your comfort zone. I try to connect to one new person every day. Every time you do that, you become a little braver, a little stronger, a little more free. Literally, every single thing that you're afraid of, you're actively giving up power to. And every time you stand in the fireplace of your fears, you take back your freedom. It's a pretty awesome way to live, trust me. Even though that can result in mistakes, that's completely okay, as long as you have tunnel vision and you know exactly what you're fighting for. The majority of us won't have an aha moment in life. We're not going to wake up one day and suddenly see what others don't. If you really want to be a successful game changer, commit yourself to your cause and be persistent. Your potential has little value if you leave it untapped, and we all have the potential. So, the final message I want to leave you with is this. Don't let life happen to you. Don't wait for opportunities, create them. The tools are there, just allow yourself to see them. Think differently, perhaps even disruptively, and put yourself out there. Cut through the noise, and I guarantee you, you can manifest your dreams into reality. Thank you.